October is the day the world celebrates Halloween. Designers and costume specialists spend days and hours and nights creating outfits for those interested in celebrating the day. But what's Halloween, and why use fashion to celebrate it? Tonight, my Halloween makeup was inspired by the one and only the beautiful Lupita Nyong'o. Join us as we discuss everything Halloween beauty, fashion, and the scare. You're watching the NTV Star Project. I'm your host, Bettina. Joining me tonight to discuss Halloween fashion is the one and only Rama Shafiq. So of course, he isn't a new face. Rama, how are you feeling tonight?
I feel great, and I love this topic, and I'm dressed for it.
I see you're very ready. Seated right next to him is Jackie Mutisi. Hello, Jackie. Welcome to the show.
Hi, B. How are you?
I'm good. All right, tonight we discuss Halloween fashion, the craziness, the scare, the boring looks, the makeup looks. So you need to sit back and relax because I'm very sure you're going to enjoy this particular episode of the NTV Star Project. Now, guys, people who are watching us may be wondering what Halloween is. Trust me, there are people out there who are so green about Halloween.
Well, the history takes us back to the 2,000 years ago. And it was a celebration of life and death. It was a celebration of transitioning of the old year to the new year. It was like a celebration of the calendar at that time. And what usually happened is they celebrated their relatives who had passed on that year, and they always envisioned them together to celebrate life. That is why even in the old pictures you're seeing fires and there are empty seats around.
October 31st is usually the last day for the calendar for the South. They believe that dead spirits would be able to come into this world on October 31st, hence the dressing up. Having said that, lately it's more a celebration of our favorite icons. It's a chance for celebrities and regular folk alike to get dressed up spookily, just something fun. It's usually a fun night.
I have attended Halloween once in Uganda here, and it was organized, I think, by Talent Africa. I wore the angel wings and I was trying to, emulate an outfit Beyonce Knowles wore for Halloween. Now, I get to the party and I was the only one dressed.
And you were the extra one.
There were a few guys there as well who had dressed up, but these were Asians or Caucasian people that had come for the party, but everybody else that was Ugandan, people weren't bothered.
We love following trends, but then we don't invest in understanding what Halloween is all about. So the only thing that I see most Ugandans do is the masks and the horns. Now that is evil. That is like 17th century. Halloween changed over time. It is now a celebration of your icons. You love Bettina, so you're gonna dress up like Bettina. You love Jackie, so you're gonna have this glam. I think we need to invest more in information.
Most people don't know what it stands for, so they don't go according to line because they don't know. The other thing though is I think we fail to make it our own. With anything that you copy, you want to put like a fresh twist in it.
Exactly.
Make it your own. I think Africans, if we took Halloween as a concept and made it our own, we don't have to dress up like a scary. I think if somebody told me to dress up for Halloween and I was going to a party in Uganda,
who would you dress up like in Uganda?
I think I'd dress up as the Nabagereka or.
So you show up in a Gomesi?
Hell yeah, and a crown on my head.
Wow.
Why not?
As the queen.
Wow. Jackie, who are you dressed as? Because now it's time for us to really explain to you guys why we are dressed like this. You must be wondering. Jackie, who are you dressed as? What was your inspiration for this Halloween look?
My look was a mix of two things, my African side and a Eurocentric kind of take on it. I have the chiffon sort of skirt on to represent a bit of a more modern glam look, and the rest of it to represent my African king side.
Okay.
What about you, Bettina?
Rama, first tell me why you dressed like that.
Well, I'm sporty, and as an African, we believe in black excellency. That's why I'm using all black to represent myself. And then this long, it's like a trench coat. I don't know how you would name it, but
Yeah.
I mean, it gives me this idea of you can fly high, you
When I
are
look at
very
that outfit,
strong.
it makes me think of Jon Snow in some way.
Uh-huh.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, like mighty. Coats just have a way to make you feel mighty. Now, my look, like I earlier explained, it was inspired by the one and only Lupita Nyong'o. She is an author, and many of you have seen her in amazing, amazing movies. We all know Lupita. That brings me to my next point. Where can we find amazing Halloween artists here in Uganda?
Two names come to my mind when I think about Halloween outfits, and that is Kaijuka Abbas and Mavo Kampala, because I've seen them create something out of nothing, and I mean, it comes out as a masterpiece.
There are plenty of creatives in Uganda. This whole ensemble was put together by a friend of mine, Nina Mugasha. She is a creative, she's an artist, she's also a stylist. There are plenty of people who do something like this, who can put together a look, different pieces from different artists, from different designers, and still give you what you want. So don't be, it doesn't have to be about money, like Bettina said. Don't be stuck in the little box. Think outside the box, whatever works for you, something creative, something fun for you. It doesn't have to be one place to pick up a mask. You can make it yourself.
Moving on, we shall be discussing some of those exciting looks from Halloween 2019, and I'll be starting off with the man himself, Rama. What do you have?
2019, the celebrities that stood out for me, at number one is John Legend and his beautiful wife. John wore like the Duke of Edinburgh, that is England. It had all those beautiful medals. He had the Duke's favorite color, which was red, and the wife wore the famous Queen gown, Queen Elizabeth. And of course the beautiful hat. I choose to call that the Queen's hat because I haven't seen it on any other person that does justice to it other than the Queen herself.
Previously, it wasn't actually okay to make fun of royalty. So I think it's really interesting that Chrissy Teigen and her husband took on this look. She looks just like the Queen, even standing like the Queen in those shoes.
And the bag.
Everything about
The
it,
gloves.
the gloves with
Yeah.
her little lapel. She looks really nice.
And the shoes, no heels.
Those little kitten heels. It looks just like the Queen. My favorite look from 2019 was Janelle Monáe. I loved her outfit as a decapitated bride. She actually attended Beyonce and Jay-Z's. No, not coming from America. She attended their Halloween party. They hold a Halloween party every year in California, and she attended it looking like the decapitated bride. She looked amazing. It was really scary, but also very. I think it was in line. She was literally. It looked like she was holding her own head.
Now, last year, Kim Kardashian West, hey, she was killing us with looks. She had like multiple looks, but my favorite was the one and only, the legendary Aaliyah. Aaliyah was one of my favorite stars from back in the day. I loved her music. I still listen to it till date. And then she has this very iconic look of the bralette, the black pants, and the silver belt going on. Now, Kim Kardashian pulled this off. Rama, who do you have next on your list?
The biggest celebrity couple when it comes to entertainment, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Wait, where was I thinking? Where was I thinking Kim here?
Exactly, it is Jay-Z and Beyonce, really.
Okay.
So their theme was coming to America, and they brought out this, I think more than even the movie itself. They embodied exactly that, and they brought her magic.
I love the fact that Blue Ivy Carter was included.
I love this look because one, it incorporates a lot of things. First of all, can we talk about the African vibe going? How incredible is that?
Well, you see the kind of beard that Jay-Z had.
Yeah.
It wasn't a mistake. Yeah, that takes us back to the 90s, the 80s. It was a sign of society growth. Your status in society. The rich guys, the middle, and the very rich guys had this kind of beard to actually identify them. That okay, you can stand with this kind of person.
The history lesson, Keiko. Who do we have next here?
Well, we have Cardi B. She was dressed as a nurse for the iHeart Music Festival. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of her outfit. I think it's very generic, very. It's almost like a.
I think that is
basic
Cardi.
as it comes.
That is
for
Cardi.
sure.
that is the
What else
normal
would you
Cardi we
expect?
see every day. So
She looks amazing. I just wish I just wish she'd taken it a bit more to the next level. Okay, there's no more next level than
For
this.
her.
But I wish she'd done something out of the box, somewhere where you'd be like, oh, this is creative, this is new. Like Beyonce in that Queen of Zamunda outfit. This is too generic for me.
Most of you may remember Lupita Nyong'o from Black Panther and the attires that were inspired mostly from Africa, right here in East Africa and South Africa. Now, creatives could not forget or leave out having this outfit a part of their Halloween costumes. Now we have here a gorgeous black woman in this attire. Now, for me, I think she nailed it. What do you think, Balcom? Please comment. Let us know. Did she nail it? Rama, what do you think about this attire from Black Panther? I think it's iconic. What do you think?
Well, the only difference is she wasn't Lupita, but the rest, she brought it out perfectly well. She embodied a Black Panther kind of woman.
Yeah, it represents strength. You can tell it. You know, it's a warrior, and you can tell. You can see the strength, the resilience in this lady's outfit. I love the fact that her hair is short, just like Lupita's. It's beautiful. I wish she'd done. I wish she'd added a bit more to it instead of just copying and pasting the look. She should have taken her own warrior turn on it.
Well, I love the fact that this lady did not have the tights in there. You know, when you're doing something, especially for Halloween, most people tend to copy and paste and literally do everything the person did. But the fact that she left out the pants, for me, I think that was one way of her saying, okay, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'll stick to the jewelry, the you know, the armor and all that, but I'll take out the leggings, and that showed the sexy side of her. She has great legs, so I think I'll give her an 8. If you're back home, what would you rate her out of? Moving on, we have another Hollywood star, Samuel L. Jackson, not just as an action figure, but rather on the side of the Christian religion. What do we think, first of all? What do we think about people incorporating religion into fashion, especially for days like Halloween?
It's interesting you asked that, because Halloween was actually originally a religious event. It was in the 8th century, the Pope actually changed it over to All Saints' Day, the day after Halloween. So I think, as comical as it looks, seeing Samuel L. Jackson in the Pope's outfit, it's actually quite befitting. It's fit for purpose.
I'm a little bit conservative because I understand my people very well. To an African parent, to an African baby boomer, this may look like, why are they bringing these evil spirits to the church? You get? That is my opinion.
So you think Halloween is evil?
That is the narrative of Africans. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking for my people out there.
Well, we also have Harrison Ford in a nun's outfit. So what do you think of that too? You also think it's inappropriate?
It is, to me, it is inappropriate because I mean you're having fun and I mean you're splashing wine all over. You're going to the bar. So I'm that kind of African.
Interesting.
Remember, that brings me to what we were talking about earlier on today. Well, guys, we need to get your opinion on this. What do you think about people incorporating religious outfits into fashion celebrations like Halloween?
I've actually seen a picture of a pregnant nun, and I mean
that looks wrong. That sounds wrong.
Yes, for Halloween. What does that mean? And maybe a drunken guy in a kanzu, and you know kanzus are for Muslims, and then you're a nun. You know you're not supposed to.
Kanzus are propaganda as well, you know. You know that.
I know that, but you see,
different cultures.
People are attached to their religion.
So what advice would you give somebody who's trying to get ready for Halloween?
I think they should try to be more creative in other angles. They should leave religion out of it.
Yeah, just be more conscious.
Exactly. Because I mean, do I have any kanzu here?
No.
But I look Halloween. Do you? Do you?
No.
So when it comes to religion, I understand people's attachment, more so Africans. We are not liberal.
Still about Halloween, we have a power couple here. Kim Kardashian West and Mr. West himself, a presidential candidate. We're not talking about politics now, but then his fashion here was a little bit alarming in this Batman ensemble, and Kim as Catwoman. Shout outs to Halle Berry.
I mean, I love it. I'm seeing a different vibe of Kanye, because Kanye would actually say, let's just move.
Actually, the Kanye we know will be like, Kim, dress up, I'll be on the side.
Exactly.
I actually think it's pretty basic. Since the beginning of time, everyone has been wearing Catwoman and Batman to Halloween. Think outside of the box, people. This is P. Diddy dressed as Prince for Halloween. It was actually 2012. He was doing the whole Prince of Peace. I love it. It's, like I said, out of the box. It's not the typical, I'm a ghost, I'm a bride. I love how he's gone for it with the hair.
And
I
the
love
hair?
the purple, the signature color for Prince.
Yeah.
The guitar, he's on point. This is how you need to dress for Halloween outfit.
Interesting. When we come back, we have more fashion for you. Remember, you're watching the NTV Style Project.